Hi, we're on my side. We just put out an album of covers called Covers for Community. It's on our Bandcamp. Buy it. All the money goes to Pekawewin. Deal with it. Track number 8. This is I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor by the Arctic Monkeys. And actually, D and I have nothing to do with this track. So go for it, Quentin.
A couple years ago, I was living with this feller, and we didn't know each other at all when he moved in, actually. But my introduction to him was he pulled a Telecaster out of his car, and I was like, "That's awesome. We're gonna be really good friends." I could tell. And so he showed me the Arctic Monkeys, which I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! Like it's gritty, it's rock and roll. This is really cool." And then one day I picked up the guitar and I was like, "Oh, I wonder what else this song could be, other than just a raucous rock and roll song." So then I just started playing the chord progression real slow and bluesy. I was like, "Ooh, this sounds pretty cool." And then I did the whole song before I knew it. I was like, "Oh, I want to do something with this at some point." And then I thought this was a nice opportunity to do that, because this album is like, obviously it's important for us for a couple reasons. First of all, we are helping out some very fine folks. But second of all, we're kind of expanding our horizons as a band and as musicians. And I think, like, I thought that would be a good time to introduce something new and different than we've ever done before. So I thought, yeah, this slow version of I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor would fit in pretty good here.
Yeah, totally. I think it's safe to say it's the song on the album that is the most different from the original. Like there's some songs on here that are pretty much just straight photocopies of the bands or the original songs, but this one, like I listened back to the original after listening to your version, and I was like, oh wow, like that's really different. Just as good, maybe even better, but definitely really cool. So,
Right on.
anything to
Uh,
add about the Arctic Monkeys song, D?
well, the one thing that I was kind of thinking about, and I was talking to somebody about it, but just that, like, I really feel like covers kind of can go two ways. Like, you can go very accurate to the cover, or you can kind of like take it in a different direction. And both ways are good, but I always kind of feel like you sort of got to commit to one or the other. So I really like the fact that all these covers, some of them are pretty accurate representations of what the song originally was, and then some of them are different interpretations that ended up turning out great. Like the Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor is a really good example of that. Super fun just to be able to have, sort of a mix of things, and this is definitely, that's one of the more eclectic ones on there, I think. So